Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Keeping It G Real. I'm Lo.
I'm Bella. What's up?
And for this week's episode, we are going to be talking... I can't even say it with a straight face. We're going to be talking about things that would send Victorian children into a coma.
Yes. If you've seen this trend on TikTok, it is quite lovely. I don't really know how to explain it. There's kind of really no explanation. It's just things. It could be things, people, events, just anything really in pop culture, I guess, that would just straight up send a Victorian child in a coma. Like, they would not believe it to this day. They'd be like, huh?
So funny.
What? Like, that they could just not, they would not be able to handle. So, Lo, you want to take it away?
I got it. But, like, the thing is, like, I just want to preface with, I don't even think that I've seen this trend until, like, Bella, like, brought it up. And honestly, I think it's very hilarious.
This trend is so funny.
Because, like, I don't think we realize, like, obviously, like, living in today's society, like, how we've grown up with these things, how we don't realize, like, if we take a step back, like, if we think back to, like, the caveman days, like, they would not believe half of this shit. Okay, mine is kind of, like, basic, but if you guys listen to our last episode, we talk about how we did bottomless brunch, so, like, bottomless mimosas. So, my first thing is bottomless mimosas. Because... I don't know. I think why would that be a thing that it's like an all-you-can-drink sort of thing and you're just dancing and partying with your friends while eating eggs?
But eating eggs?
Well, that's me. I usually have eggs.
My first thing that would send a Victorian child into a coma is Abby Lee Miller. Because imagine a Victorian child seeing that scene of Abby Lee Miller in her wheelchair, quoting Miss Wendy Williams, speeding down the street to go to Baskin Robbins. Like,
Bella, what are you actually talking
it's
about?
from Dance Moms. Imagine explaining that to a Victorian child. Like, just Abby Lee Miller as a whole, because she's so funny.
Wait, I'm even confused on that situation because I think I missed that episode of Dance Moms.
It was like
she was impersonating Wendy Williams.
No, Wendy Williams would like be like, it's a TikTok audio, but like, I go to the club and who do I see? Abby Lee Miller in a wheelchair. But like, when Dance Moms was brought back on because it didn't end, and they brought back a whole new cast, it wasn't good, except for that one scene where the mom is yelling at Abby in the dance room, like at a performance, and she's like, "You preach theater etiquette to my kids. Like, put your phone away." Because Abby was on her phone, and she just looks around shocked, and she just skirts back in her like her ECV, and then just speeds away, and the camera crew's following her, and she's speeding away to the Baskin Robbins, and I think it's so funny.
That's iconic.
And that alone would just send a Victorian child into a coma.
No, and that makes sense. Bella, I feel like even before we like get too deep into this, our lists are gonna be so completely different.
They really are.
Well, also Bella has like 30 things on this list.
I
like,
do have a lot.
I don't think we're gonna get through all of them, but maybe just some of the highlights. All right, the next one that I have on my list is deep fried Oreos.
Yeah.
So the beautiful desserts that... I'm sorry, Bella. Am I interrupting your wine pouring?
Sorry. Just pouring myself a beverage.
Yeah, so like the deep fried Oreos that you get at your local fair or annual fair, I guess. Them shits, literally, if you have enough of them, you will go into cardiac arrest. I'm convinced. Yeah. Like, I don't know who came up with that, because Oreos are definitely like very fattening and sugary as it is, so then just like deep frying it, so that's just adding a heart attack on top. But they are really good, so that's why when this house, oh my god, are we gonna get to go? Are we gonna be home?
I don't know, girl. I'd be having work. I don't know if I can make that. Wait, $2 Tuesdays. Yeah, we're going on Tuesday for sure.
Oh, sounds good.
Hell
honestly,
yeah.
I don't need to go on the rides. The rides are sketchy.
Bro, so sketchy.
They build them hoes maybe in a day, maybe in 2 days.
They're in a suitcase in like a truck.
They're so rusty. They've been using the same ride since I was literally
They
a
have
child.
a testing day on Thursdays, which you go
I
over for
remember.
free. But the catch is, if something happens to you, you
That's your
can't
life.
sue them.
That's your life
They're
right
like,
there.
well, shit, like, my bad.
No, the only sorry, I'm gonna
And they
get
always have the people that work the rides have like,
no teeth. They don't shower for several days.
and they be smoking like mid-work session. I'm like, yo, I'm fighting. I'm scared for my life.
No, exactly. No, I'm getting somewhat sidetracked, but talking about, you know, the whole like life or death situation, like how they're setting up the rides. I don't know if you know or remember the ride, the Zipper.
Yep, I know that ride.
So it's the one that you're like spinning, but you're also just like in a clear glass box, also spinning.
Yes.
I went on it maybe one time in my life. I actually thought I was gonna die because I do not think that they like secured the door shut.
They
and
don't.
so I was like grabbing onto the handlebars, whatever was inside, like praying that the door wouldn't fling open. And
Dear
then
God,
flinging.
I'm coming to you.
Like, I'm meeting God soon, to be honest.
Start saying the act of contrition, girl.
I
The
better
next
start.
thing I have on my list is a Crunch Wrap Supreme from Taco Bell, and I will not be elaborating or explaining. You just, you just know. You just know that's setting a Victorian child into a coma. First of all, Taco Bell itself gives you,
fair.
yeah. Taco Bell do be playing with your
What
stomach.
is-
Hella.
What's your Taco Bell order though?
I haven't had Taco Bell in like at least 2 years.
Neither have I.
but
We've never gotten Taco Bell here.
we haven't. I would get their quesadillas because that sauce they put in them quesadillas were so good, and then I would put that mild taco sauce on top, and oh my god,
Valid.
oh my god, it's so good.
I forgot what mine is. I forgot the name of it, but it literally is such like a basic order now that I think about it. It literally was just like a quesadilla or like burrito wrap, and then it had like potatoes and then like queso and sour cream, and that was it. It's pretty fire though. Anywho, my next one, another one of the things that we passed today, but it is a conveyor belt of sushi. Yeah, so me and Bella, we went to the Florida Mall today trying to do some Christmas shopping. Honestly, it went well for us. Respectfully, I didn't find much for my family, so sorry, y'all. You might
I
be getting
wasn't
some
looking.
socks and some
TBH.
candles. No, I was trying to look. But yeah, we went to the Florida Mall. This is my first time going, and I feel like I definitely seen them like kind of trending on TikTok. But yeah, it's a conveyor belt for sushi. So you literally just like sit there in like your little booth, and like a little train full of like sushi comes, like plates of sushi, and the different plates have like different prices and stuff. And it comes like with 2 pieces, so you can kind of like, yeah, pick what you want. And I don't know, it's just very entertaining. So I'm sure, yeah, a Victorian child will be very confused on what even sushi is, and even more so that it's on a train. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I have the death drop. Because
Yeah.
I know Victorian child is just dropping to their death, quite literally.
Oh, wait, I thought you meant like the death, like the ride, but you meant
No,
like
the death drop, like
yeah.
the dance move that they be doing in Vogue. Yeah, no, they're not.
That's
yeah,
fair. Okay, also, even in my mind, that doesn't make any sense. How do they not hit their heads? Or like,
no, I want to learn how to do it so bad. Oh my gosh, I
You
just
know
want to
how
be
to Vogue?
walking and just no. I know I want to learn.
Bella, if you're just untalented, just sit. I'm kidding.
Right. Anyways, what's next on your list?
I had, let me see. Again, I'm just really staying in theme. Christmas trees.
What? Girl, I think you missed the point of this trend. 'Cause
Why?
What the hell? A Christmas tree?
Did the Victorian children have Christmas trees?
They probably just had a. I don't know.
When did Santa become a thing?
I don't know, bro.
Okay,
Like,
so it could have been.
but a pine tree, they could just find a regular pine tree.
No,
and
but
boom,
the
like,
idea, if you think about it, like, that's literally, imagine me grabbing a fern from outside
I mean,
and
I
bringing it
guess,
into my
I
home.
guess if it's like an artificial, like pink or white Christmas tree, then maybe yeah. But like, what?
Bella,
Explain
it's
yourself.
I got it. It's an odd concept. Why are you bringing a plant that's, you know, supposed to be outside, that grows outside all year? You're bringing it into your home, letting it shed its leaves. You're going to have to clean it up. And then you're putting lights and ornaments and snowflakes on it. That does not make any sense.
if we're ranting right now, let me just say, now why the hell did my mom pay $600 for a damn Christmas tree?
When? This year?
Yes. I was like, what? I was like, do not judge me for any purchase I ever make. And she's like,
Is it
well,
real?
No. She's like, well, this is going to last me for a long time. And I'm like, well, what if I, like, you know, spent $600 on a Christmas tree? She goes, well, then I would, you know, be mad at you because you don't have, like a permanent residence right now. And I was like, but if I have a tree that I could use for multiple years, I could just, you know, bring it around. I was like, and we already had a tree, mind you. We already have like 3 trees in that house. And I was like, what was wrong with other ones? They were too small. I think they were like 7 feet. This one she bought was 9 feet. I was like, no, what? I don't know. My mom's crazy. Anyways, the next thing I have on my list that is sending a Victorian child into a coma is the hit television show Glee, aka my favorite show. And I know damn well a Victorian child is going into a coma.
True. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, I cannot elaborate on Glee. I really can't. But Glee, Leah Michelle, Matthew Morrison, like literally everyone and their mothers would send a Victorian child into a coma. And I also love that. Damn.
I cannot stand our neighbors. Also, I have to talk quietly because I don't think we realize how thin our doors are here. Like, I'll be getting ready and I can hear Bella in her shower, like listening to her music. And also, when Bella starts recording her TikToks, I can hear the button like click.
Oh, that's so annoying.
I'm sorry. But then I didn't realize that you like couldn't hear me because you usually have like the fan on in your bathroom. Anywho, I'm getting off topic. Let me see. The next one I had. Oh, yeah, because you also said it was like anything pop culture, like movies or TV shows.
Anything.
I'm going with the movie The Shallows featuring Blake Lively.
Wait, why did I forget she was in that movie?
That was
the
oddest movie
so
ever.
Funny.
I would like to see the box office numbers for that movie. No offense.
I'm actually screaming that The Shallows.
I was gonna go with 47 Meters Down, but I feel like The Shallows is much more chaotic.
I forgot about that movie.
No, because one thing about me is I have like a deathly fear of low-key like the deep ocean, but mainly like sharks. But yet I've seen like every single shark movie there is. So if it's 47 Meters Down, The Shallows, Jaws, literally like any of those films, I don't know why. I'm just like intrigued. Oh, Megalodon. I was obsessed with that thing. So yeah, I don't think I need to elaborate more. That movie was so chaotic. Like literally, if you think about it logistically, a shark would not be swarming her. Like she's just like one little like fish in its eyes. Like it could have done so much better. I don't even remember how it ended.
Me neither. I just literally looked it up on Google, like at the picture, like the cover picture. But I was so traumatized from just any shark movie because we
went to go see a movie together.
No, we went to see 47 Meters Down.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It was some shark movie though.
But yeah, I'm terrified of sharks and the ocean, just any large bodies of water. So that's a big no for me.
That's what I'm saying.
My next few items are really funny. The next thing that would send a Victorian child into a coma is a mint jewel pod.
Bella, shut up.
Specifically the mint jewel pods. Yo, those are cultural
good time.
Jewels.
I mean, I don't know what that is, but I've heard good things.
Yeah, I mean
bad things.
It was just so funny. Like a lot of people like we knew in high school had jewels. Yeah. The little
No, because it would come in the variety pack, so it was
and I could always smell those jewel pods. Like, Lo and I, we were at the mall earlier today, and I walked by, and I kid you not, it smelled exactly like a mango jewel pod, and it took me back to high school. I was like, yo, I feel like I'm like a sophomore again. I said, what is going on?
No, for real. Were they banned?
I think so, but I don't know because they do still sell, like at Wawa, they sell jewels still.
I definitely saw it in Tally, but
it's
then
only
again,
the
Tally's
starter pack.
Different. It's not the starter pack,
Oh,
or
remember we were also in Tally. We did see that, and I was like, oh my gosh, slay.
Wait, did you say they sell the starter pack still, or they don't?
Wait, actually, maybe they don't sell it. Oh, Juuls were banned apparently, according to J Rose. But then why did I see Juuls being sold at Wawa?
Maybe it's fake jewels. Maybe they like imported it from
I
somewhere.
don't know, but
is there a reason that it was banned? Like a harmful chemical? I mean,
it's
I
nicotine.
think all of them are.
Yeah, they're all harmful.
I think they're all harmful. No, I know. I was thinking about Stigs. Stigs were banned. Like,
Rip Sticks.
fuck.
That was a South Florida thing.
was it?
I feel like, yeah, because I feel like when we would ask other people, they're like, yo, have you ever, like, heard of Sticks? And they're like, what?
Actually,
And I was like, yeah, they were like, because I remember everyone loved them because they were like $8. It was the Lush Ice that had everyone gagging. Oh. They were banned because they were marketing to underage users. It's not everyone, though. Everyone's like doing that. I don't know. But
No, for real. Well, also, to be fair,
rip Juuls for that.
the vaping age was 18 until like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, they would be marketing.
Yeah, because once I turned 18, everyone started hitting my line up to go to exotic vapes in Wellington to get people vapes. Everyone was hitting my line. I'm like, well, I got a vape for somebody. I don't think I've talked to them once. And they're like, hey, queen, you want to go to exotic vape? I was like, what? No.
I was like, what do I look like?
I did get like vape sometimes for my friends, and I was so scared. I was like, oh my gosh, guys, what? I'm like, hey, can I get a Lush Ice Stig?
That's so funny. Well, I was never old enough to buy them, so that just is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Yeah. That just reminded me because you were talking about how it's a South Florida thing. I don't think you're ready.
Oh God, I'm not ready.
Wanna do City.
Yo!
That was a magical yeah, it was a magical place. If you weren't from South Florida, you probably don't know what it is, but Wanna City is where most people, I feel like, would have like their birthday parties, or you go for school field trips. But it was in the Sawgrass Mall in Fort Lauderdale, and basically it was like a giant building that you could do whatever job. So you could be a firefighter if you wanted, you could be a nurse, you could be a chef, you can go mining. Literally the list goes on and on. They had a fashion show. That was my absolute favorite part. I was strutting on that runway.
Period, as you should.
And you can go grocery shopping. So it was the cutest thing. Like, they had like little carts, and then you can act like you're walking around like Publix or something. You're like, let me get some of that.
I can't believe they got rid of that. Like, come on. Why would you get rid of that?
No, I read about it like years later.
There's no way they had to go out of business or something.
Yes, they did. Yeah, so
how? I feel like everyone and their mothers was pulling up there.
And I also felt like it was expensive. Like, if I do remember correctly. But basically, they weren't getting like enough business during like the day, and so they would only be getting like a ton of business on the weekend, but that wasn't like enough to balance out like how much they were spending on stuff. And so they eventually got like bankrupt. But I said, literally,
let's bring it back.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, mark my words, if I become like a millionaire, billionaire type thing, I'm reopening it. Like, that's gonna be one of my business ventures, because I think it was like a great opportunity. Like, not only was it fun, but like also just like exposing like young kids to like potential like careers in the future, like just seeing like what their interests are. And you could just like test it out. Cause like one of them also, it was like a doctor or something.
Mine's funny again. The next one I have is a gold for Loco.
That makes a lot of sense.
Personally, that would send me into a coma.
Just a coma, yeah.
First of all, Four Loco on its own is so dangerous. Like, that is just terrible for your health. But a gold Four Loco, that is a death sentence.
I've never had a Four Loco before.
I've had a gold Four Loco once, and I will never have one again. It was.
What's so bad about them? Is it just like a high percentage of alcohol, or? Well, I mean, I'm sure.
I don't know, but it's just. I can't even
Bella's
tell
traumatized.
you how bad. It's like 6 to 14% of alcohol, depending on like can. But
valid. But no offense, I don't even think it tastes good. Like, I've never had like a can to myself. I've just like tried other people's. And it just tastes like a really bad energy drink.
I just can't even tell you how it's so bad. I just exited out of my own existence. But
Fair.
it's just, no, you just shouldn't have a Four Loko unless you're trying to die. Then
Wait, what does
by all means,
gold taste like? What flavor is that?
Bro, I couldn't even tell you what it was. It just tasted like beer, honestly. It didn't taste
Oh
good.
God.
But I did it and I regretted it. And yeah, that is
Okay.
for sure sending one sip is sending a Victorian child into a coma.
I have my next one. Sorry, was that the end of it?
Yeah, that was the end of it.
No stress. Yeah, so my next one, I'm going with Tallyween.
Yeah.
Just because I've had to experience it this past Halloween, and I think, okay, it could have gone a lot worse, but like, if I put my shoes in a person that actually did go out all 3 days, I feel as though it would be hell. So for the people that don't know, Tallyween is Halloween, but in Tallahassee, and like with, FSU, FAMU students, and they literally just go feral for at least 4 days, because I think they're definitely starting on like Thursday, or maybe even 5, starting on Thursday and on like a Monday. And I've just like never seen the clubs so packed in my life. Everyone's dressed like hoes. No offense. I mean, so was I, so I can't really say anything. But also, it was like cold outside, I'm pretty sure. No one's wearing jackets. People are like drinking starting at like 12 like p.m. and then ending at like 3 a.m. Like, it's just a bender. So I think that would put them into a coma.
That'll do it.
For sure.
That'll do it. The next one I have on here is laxatives.
Right.
Literally, they're shitting themselves in their coma. Like, there's no way out of that one. Like, imagine giving a Victorian child a laxative. I'm sorry, that shit is so funny. I can't. I really can't.
Oftentimes I think like, well, I guess they had like the herb medicine that they use, so they get like medicine from like plants and everything. But like, imagine, that's so sad. Like, what were they doing when they had stomach aches and stuff? Like, just suffering. They had some tea.
Like, oh gosh, they would go to the next one.
So fucked. I think I'm gonna do my last one, and then we can get into our next topic.
Oh, okay, I have so many more good ones.
Well, you could do another one.
Okay, can I just keep going and I just won't explain?
That's fine.
Okay. I'm just gonna say these without trying not to laugh. Look at Me by X.
Look at me.
Be Real, because that entire concept,
Yeah, that's fair.
Trisha Paytas's Shallow cover. Tinder Swipe Surge.
She's having a second child. Did you see?
What? What?
She's pregnant again.
Bro, you're joking. You're capping.
She literally posted. Bella, she posted a TikTok and she's like, "Oh, like haters gonna hate when they figure out like I'm having a second child."
What? Yo,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
This was like 2 days ago. So congratulations.
Oh my gosh, that's insane.
Yeah.
Okay, whoa.
Sorry, keep going.
Tinder Swipe Surge. Peaches.
What the is wrong with peaches?
No, not the fruit. Like Peaches the person. Four-way stops.
They f***ed me up too.
The cartoon, the children cartoon show Special Agent Oso.
Love that show.
Talkies.
Fair.
A dab.
I said they're gonna need the last
pen.
Wait, what?
A dab pen.
Oh yeah.
The season 3 Thanksgiving episode of Gossip Girl, specifically when Jason Derulo's playing. The Euphoria carnival scene with Cassie. That entire episode, but specifically the Cassie scene on the carousel. And the last one I have is the Rose vibrator.
Bella. Wow, those are all very good. I'm sure the poor children are rolling in the grave. Anywho, my last one is not that bad, but the Disney Cruise Line. I'm sorry, just with all of like the characters and like if I saw Mickey or Goofy walking around and I didn't know what was going on in the past decade, I would be very concerned. But also, I'm definitely getting that Dole Whip if that's on the ship.
Period.
Slay. So the last thing we're going to be talking about for this episode is just our holiday plans, because if you're listening to this on Monday, then it is December 26th.
Woohoo!
The day after Christmas. So happy holidays, people. I hope you are getting ready for New Year. So me and Bella, we're just going to explain a little about how we're bringing in the new year and celebrating the holidays.
So for Christmas, I work on Christmas Eve, but I get off at 3
You do?
Yeah, I thought I told you this.
No.
Oh yeah, I work 9 to 3.
Oh, Bella.
Yeah, but no, it's okay. I get off early. That's a great shift. So then I'm just gonna drive home right after work.
I guess.
And then I usually go to my aunt's house for Christmas Eve for a little bit, but I usually get excited for a few days before Christmas, which I'll be home for, because this is when my family all comes and we make garlic pork, which is like our signature dish. It's like we're Guyanese guys, so we make garlic pork and you have to kind of like make it a week in advance. So it's, yes, you know, of course I'm gonna have a plate for all y'all. So don't worry, guys. But that's my favorite Guyanese food. So I'm so excited for it. And it's just like fun, like us cousins like hang out while like our like aunts and uncles and like parents make the food. And then
so y'all just around.
Yeah, we really just, yeah. And then Christmas Day, you know, we have like our little Christmas breakfast at our house and stuff. And then Christmas like evening, we go up to my grandma's house and hang out with my mom's side of the family. Love them, but for the past 2 years, we made a tradition to where my dad's sister and I have gone to McDonald's on Christmas.
Bruh.
Because, you know, the food's not our cup of tea.
What is
and
it?
So
what are
we
y'all
usually
eating?
just act like we're not hungry. We usually just eat the bread and we have like a piece of chicken.
What are y'all eating?
Girl, I couldn't even tell you. I don't know. Some like white people. I don't even know.
Why doesn't someone bring some good dishes?
It's just not good. And so my dad, sister, and I were usually like, oh, we're not hungry. We ate. And then we just sneak out at like 11 and go to McDonald's.
That's so fun.
But I love it. It's a great time.
Family tradition, if you would.
So that's like my Christmas plans. And then I'll like be home for a few more days and I'll come back up for work. And I feel like I'm working New Year's Eve. And I really hope if I do, I have an early shift, because even though I don't have plans for New Year's Eve, like I want to party on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
But
I just get dressed up.
I need a New Year's kiss. Sorry. Because I had one last year and like I need one again. Like I need one again. Because
Bella, stop looking at me.
I wasn't even damn, you want me to look at you so bad. You did kiss me on New Year's though after. I kissed both of y'all, so you're welcome.
I don't remember that, but okay.
Yeah, I kissed you and Tay. I remember that.
Roomies.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm also sure that someone's gonna host a party.
Yeah.
If not, host one here. I might not be here,
I was literally
but
about to say that. I'm like, if not, then I'll do it. Whatever.
Bella said I'll be the one.
Yeah. What are your plans, Miss Lowe?
Originally I was supposed to be in Australia for Christmas. But that did not work out. The tickets were just way too expensive, because I guess it's like post-COVID, so like everyone's like trying to go over there, travel, see their families. So I think we're gonna try and go next year, so it's no stress. But I am going to be traveling back to South Florida on the 20th, but on like the 16th through the 19th, I think, I am going to like a resort here in Orlando with my family. So I will be posted up in the lazy river. I'll be in the hot tub. Maybe I'll play some tennis, and just vibe out. And then, yeah, heading back to South Florida. Honestly, we don't really do much. We have like open presents Christmas morning with our immediate family. Christmas Eve, we're like cooking the desserts, because like my family's in charge of desserts. And then Christmas dinner, we all go over to my grandma's. And yeah, if you guys don't know, I have a really huge family, and also they are the most chaotic people I know in my life. So, I mean, I haven't seen them in a really long time, so like it'll be good to like catch up. But also, there's just a lot of kids in my family running around, so I can only stay there for a certain amount of time before I actually lose my shit. No offense. And then as for New Year's, I may or may not be going to Miami with my sisters to meet up with our friends that just moved there. But I don't know, because Miami frankly scares me. So
Miami, especially on New Year's, girl, good luck.
I'm gonna need all the luck.
I will
But
pray for you.
if that like doesn't, end up happening, every single year my family gets together and we have a giant like sleepover. So
Aww.
at my place, so everyone, gets like a bedroom, blow up mattress. We have an RV, so some one family like stays in there. And yeah, we just stay up partying all night, and then the next morning we'll play our annual Monopoly game. Y'all don't understand how intense this game is because it's all kind of like the older like cousins, and yeah, whoever wins, we don't even put like cash on the line, which we maybe should start doing this year, but we just get bragging rights for the year, and it's just super fun because we literally play for like hours until like everyone goes bankrupt. So that's what I'll be doing if I'm not shaking ass in Miami.
Right. Sorry, when you said cash, you reminded me of my grandma's for Christmas dinner. We play left, right, center.
You
And
did
I
tell me
love
about
that game,
this.
guys. You got to play left, right, center with your family. You all got to put in $3 in, to play the game. We're kind of getting like quick on time, but look up the rules. If you win, you get all the money in the prize. And sometimes we like to make it, a little interesting. Sometimes we throw in a $50 bill, sometimes a $100 bill. Things get heated. We play like 5 rounds. It's a lot of yelling, and it's so intense. And I love this game. I've won it one time, and I need to win it again because I could use that money.
I really could.
And
with that
being said,
we will see you next week, besties.
we will see you guys later. I hope you guys all had a wonderful Christmas.
And I hope y'all have a happy new year.
Yeah.
Bye, y'all.
Peace out.